Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. So I'm not actually back from my holidays just yet, but I wanted to get another quick video up because at the start of this week we got shown off another brand new model. Although it's not entirely brand new I guess, because what we have seen is the long rumoured and now confirmed re-release or updated model I guess of the Primaris Ancient, which was thought to be coming alongside the Black Templars range back in November. Now this is, as you can see, quite clearly just a reimagined or redesigned Ancient like the one we saw way back in 2018 in the 8th edition starter box Dark Imperium, and like the recently shown off Captain in Gravis armor, this seems to be GW finally, after 4 years, releasing an individual, albeit slightly updated model from that old starter set. And I know, it's more Marines, we don't need them. Yes, I do agree it would have been nice to have seen more Xenos stuff coming in 2022, but to be fair, we all know that Marines are going to be getting releases every single year. It's just something we have to accept. They are the biggest selling range. It's always going to happen. And I have to say, I do quite like this model. I think it is a nice update from the Dark Imperium one. I think it looks a bit nicer, it looks a bit cooler. I like the banner, and I think he has got quite a cool pose as well. So like the Gravis Captain, I think this is a nice little update to those original models. But what is really exciting about this model and the Gravis Captain as well is that they seem to come with some additional war gear options. We saw that with the Gravis Captain the other day, and as you can see on this picture here, the new Ancient has got that power sword which he can replace his bolt rifle with. So in my mind at least, this means that eventually some updated datasheets are going to need to come for both him and for the Gravis Captain to show those options off. But in addition to that, over the last couple of days, a rumour has been floating around the internet of even more Primaris models coming, possibly this year, and in particular they talk about a new heavy melee focused dreadnought with a melter and some close combat weapons, and also a new long ranged missile launcher carrying squad for the Primaris. So does that mean there's going to be even more new datasheets coming, and if so, is that going to mean that they are going to need an eventual Marine Codex 2.0 in 9th edition? And I mean, there is precedent for that. I think in the last two editions, 7th and 8th, maybe even 6th, the Marines have had two codexes over the course of the edition, one near the beginning and then another updated one sort of towards the end of the edition's life cycle. And we all know as well that the Marine supplements for things like the Iron Hands, the Raven Guard and the Imperial Fists are still in their 8th edition format, so they will eventually need an update as well. So is there going to be, maybe not this year, but perhaps next, another big wave of Marine stuff coming alongside these updated supplements and datasheets and a new Marine 2.0 Codex? And just to be clear, it's not going to happen this year. I would be very, very shocked if it happened this year, because 9 is nowhere near the end of its life cycle, in my opinion. And I really hope it doesn't happen this year, because there are obviously a lot of other codexes and stuff that need to be updated before Marines get a second go around. What I'm expecting this year is a campaign, sort of like Shadow Spear back from 2019 or whenever it was, for the Marines, and then maybe a Xenos faction that hasn't been touched yet, like Tyranids, as the opposing force, to introduce these new units like they did with the Suppressors and the Phobos units. And that would leave Eldar and Chaos to bring up the start of 2022, then this new Marine stuff with whatever Xenos faction comes with it as a summer release box, and then in all likelihood the new Heresy box game coming in the autumn. Or, maybe they'll swap that around and Heresy will be the summer release and the new Marine kits and the new Marine campaign box will be coming towards next Christmas, maybe sort of October, November time. This is all just conjecture, of course. I don't know, we will have to wait and see. But I do have to say, I think it's almost certain that Marines will be getting a new codex towards the end of 9th edition, and there are a lot of supplements and new datasheets that are probably going to be coming this year and next that will probably mean there is a big codex needed to consolidate them all together like they've done in previous editions. And I am genuinely excited to see the new Ancient and the new Gravis Captain on the tabletop. As I said, I do think they look brilliant and will be great additions to certainly my Dark Angels force, but I think really in any chapter they will go really, really well. So I am looking forward to that, but what their addition means for the future of the Primaris Marines, releases in 2022 or 2023 and any eventual 2.0 Codex, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. But we will, I think it's fair to say, definitely be seeing some new Marine units in 2022. And I am pretty excited to see if they line up with the rumours that we have seen so far, because a long-range Primaris shooty squad with missile launchers or something really fits with like my Green Wing Dark Angels, and a heavy melee Dreadnought is just going to be a really cool updated version of the Redemptor, I think, and I'm really excited to see what it looks like. But what do you think of this new Ancient? And what do you also think of a Marine Codex 2.0, either, sort of next year or maybe a bit further out? I mean, I don't know how long 9th edition is going to be going on for, but I don't think it will be this year. In fact, I'm almost certain it won't be this year. But maybe in 2023 there will be a new Marine Codex once they've done the updates on all the other armies in the game. But let me know in the comments below what you think about that, and also what you think of this new Ancient model. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me. But until next time, I will catch you later, guys.